25. Coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So North Carolina's offense will have the football first. And here comes the maestro of this offense. We've been waiting to see this good-on-good, explosive offense, stingy defense. We'll see who has the edge. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. They get him on the ground. Boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Right back to it. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air, it's McClung. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Second down, gonna throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target. You could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that long. And he loses the football. Oh, and he recovers it. Man, you want to talk about having his... Can they... Disaster on that one.
I'm literally walking over to that guy. My man, thank you so much for saving my run. That could have been really, really bad. I could have been benched, but you got my back. Appreciate you, my man.
Fights off a defender. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. And the Cardinals want to crank the tempo. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cross. All over him immediately.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Here's Williams to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
On the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Looking to throw, it's McClung. Gets it to the back. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 1st downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Second down, gonna throw it. Back's got it on the screen. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock. Now get involved in the passing game too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Burrowing for yardage. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind them, and that's where you can make big plays.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Got his man. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Williams. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. All the way. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession. Three and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Runs through a tackle. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Moves the pocket. It's McClung. Back's got it on the screen. Breaks the tackle. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tells to run, wants to pass. Still looking to his right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set, first down. Making the adjustment. To the back. Enough to move the chains. Smacks him with the stiff arm. Touchdown, North Carolina! He got a step and just dusted the field.
This dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his second touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So if I'm the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Williams. Left side is Cross. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. The Cardinals in the hurry-up. Quick completion to the right. Turning it on. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Cardinals come to the line after the big connection and going back to work.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Hauls it in. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch their momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals. The extra point here would tie the game.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Firing to the right, complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him, so that was actually a little bit of a...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Running inside. It's Cross. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for two out to the 26. The Cardinals want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Throwing, Williams. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down. And the Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, he hasn't called his own number very often in this game. That actually is the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air. You've seen the arm talent, you've seen the accuracy. That time, really nice decision to tuck it and get what he can get. He's got this defense on their heels.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Cardinals will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the catch at the 10. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. The run inside. It's Addison. There he goes. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for a man. It's Marshall. Moving out to the right. Caught. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Breaks through. It's Addison. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
That's why it's so important to have success on 1st and 2nd down. They're running the ball on 2nd down. You trust your O-line to get the job done. The running back does his. And now, with the positive play, you're setting up a 3rd and inches.
And the Tar Heels come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab on the big throw. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Looking for space. It's Addison. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? The give to the back. Knocked down immediately. Louisville calls its 2nd timeout. The Brain Trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Cardinals will now use their final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Field goal is good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's Williams to throw. Rush is on, and he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Finds his man, coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Complete downfield. He's loose. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That's the kind of play that energizes the entire team. 96 yards, he took it back for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. We'll see how aggressive they are trying to put up points before the break. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Williams. Still looking. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Williams looking for a man. Unloads it left. The sure hands, it's Atkins. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the #1 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's Ole Miss, with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country.
The Tar Heels will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside, and he coughs it up inside the 20.
Whew, that's a breathing aside. For sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Cardinals want to pick up the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Makes the grab. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Finds a tight end. Plows through the defense. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The Cardinals with the 1st and 10.
Encroachment defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Straight ahead, it's Cross. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Powers inside. There's a crease. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a 1st down in the red zone. And the Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, it's Jennings. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Hands it off.
Rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point is good, and they have a 28-24 lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Sets his feet, it's Marshall. Rush right in his face. Going to try to get it himself. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He's knocked. But what a play to come up with the interception. Takes a handoff. It's Cross. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. The Cardinals are in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he's brought down after a short gain. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. Williams. Got his man. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. 3rd down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the 4th down.
4th down, Williams. Going for the big play. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Cardinals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical 4th downs. He found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
And the extra point was good.
North Carolina, 24.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Look out! And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And the Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Escapes the pressure to his right. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Bust through behind his pad.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the 2nd.
Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Inside the touchdown, Cardinals. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
Man, you gotta love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. Does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Back to pass, it's McClung. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Back to pass on 2nd down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Piles his way ahead. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, UNC! His 3rd touchdown of the game and 20th of the season. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Cardinals sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Pulls it in. It's Atkins. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. And the Cardinals headed quickly to the line. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Looking left. It's complete. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Play fake, Williams. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Throwing, Williams. Got his man in the middle. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
Turns it upfield. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Williams will pass. Pulls it in. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. As we wind our way toward the end of this one, gives us a minute to check out the Week 12 scoreboard and the top 12 teams in the country and how things are going there. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Here's Williams to throw. He's got it on the move. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Hands it off on the counter.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red.
Touchdown, Louisville! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the 4th quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
He tries to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
One of the biggest...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He's not afraid to go deep. Complete the long throw. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent, looking ahead to next season. But that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.